Good morning, VMS, and welcome to Live It's Friday. I am Madison Blair.
And I'm Chris Wilson. Today we have as our guest Dr. Amy Stroud, principal at Vance Middle School. Good morning, Dr. Stroud, and welcome to VMS Live. It's Friday.
Good morning. Dr. Scott, how does student attendance affect our school as a whole?
Attendance is extremely important for us at Vance Middle School. We know that if students are not in the classroom and they're not present, they don't have the opportunity to retain the learning that we are sharing with them at school. We also think it's a great opportunity for students to build the habits to be a successful career person as they enter the workforce.
Dr. Stroud, does the school know why students are not coming to school?
For the most part, we feel that our parents do an excellent job of letting us know why their child is absent. Now, there are some times when we don't know why a child is absent and we call their home to find out why they are absent. That's because we really care about children and we want to make sure we're doing what we can do to set them up for success. Very possibly they may need some support from us to make attendance a priority in their home.
Dr. Scott, what can students do to improve their attendance?
It is really important that students value their school process. Being serious about attendance is a big part of that process. To improve their attendance, we would like for students to evaluate when they need to stay home and when they need to be at school. For instance, a common cold is something that you can actually tolerate and come to school. If you do not have a fever, we want you to be at school if at all possible. Your parents know when you're sick and when you need to stay at home. We just ask that you communicate with them and make that decision together.
Dr. Stroud, is there a law about school attendance? If so, how does it affect the students and their parents?
There are a number of laws in place supporting school attendance. It is the expectation of the court that students are in school. We give families and students a specific guideline for attendance. We give parents 5 call-ins each year for their children. We know that students are sick and they're not going to go to the doctor. They just need to stay home a day. That can happen 5 times. Parents can call them in. That is not a problem. We also give 3 cultural leave days. So if a student needs to go on a trip, visit a college, do something with their family, we are supportive of that process. We ask that they fill out the appropriate paperwork. Finally, if a student misses 5 unexcused days, they can be referred to what we call an ARC hearing, which is an attendance hearing with our juvenile court. In that process, the judge will clearly communicate to the family the expectation of students being in school, and together the school and the court will support the family in getting the student to school. If that process is not effective, then there will be penalties put in place for the parents. It could be a fine or some monetary penalty, or it could even be jail time.
Thank you so much, Dr. Scott, for taking the time from your busy schedule to join us here today. We really appreciate all you do for us as students here at Vance Middle School.
I'm super excited that VMS News is doing a story on attendance. We are so proud of how our students have committed to their daily attendance, and it really shows on our school attendance. Keep up the good work, VMS.
That wraps it up for Live It's Friday. This is the 8th of February. Have a wonderful weekend.